Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bachachabesh. Double honors to our elders and the apostles of our millstone who will teach well. Peace, love, and salutations and blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back at you the spirit of one blessing, and I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. Now, this lesson is centered around the nasty and disgusting practices of Esau Edom. Okay? From everything that they do, from them putting poisons in food and polluting the water to their personal hygiene. Now, I came across a couple of videos on TikTok, and these videos, they go into how Edomites are not clean, how they are dirty people. Okay? Now, for the longest time, they had Jake in their homes and Jake to influence them to be clean. But now, as Esau, the true devil is coming out, all aspects of the devil is coming out. And what I mean by that is, you see Esau deporting people. You see Esau starting to engage in, violence on a whole nother level, right? And he is the level of racism that's coming out, right? That old devil that we've been talking about that's coming out. Well, all aspects of that old devil is coming out. His uncleanness, his lying, his deceit, all of those things are coming out. But in this particular lesson, we're just going in, we're focusing on his how disgusting he is, right? From how they don't like to wash their ass, how they don't like to use washcloths because, when you wash, you need some type of abrasion or abrasive surface to scrub your skin to get the oils, because what happens is your body sweat, it leaves a film of oil on your body and the dirt attaches to the oil. So the soap actually washes off the oil, which in turn washes off the dirt. And this is why after you're done taking a shower, a lot of times you have to put on lotion or oil to moisturize your skin, because that's what soap does. The soap actually washes off the oil and the dirt is attached to the oil. So, however, even if you just put soap on your skin and rub it down with your hand, you still need some type of abrasion like a loofah or a brush or a washcloth to actually scrub the dirt and grime off your skin. Now, the so-called white man, he don't believe in using these type of washcloths and abrasions to remove the filth off of his skin. Now, these videos that I'm about to bring up, you're going to see how these people are going to talk about how, hey, they're not clean, they're dirty, they're filthy creatures, they're just like dogs, okay? So, without further ado, I'm going to start off with a quick precept. It's not going to be a long lesson, but I'm going to start off with a quick precept. This is Daniel 4:17. It says, This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whosoever he will, and setteth up the bases of men. And that was the point that I wanted to bring out. The Lord set up the bases of men. This means out of all men on the earth, the person that the one that's set up now is the lowest of all men on the earth. Okay, like the basement, the lower extremities, the lowest part. He's the basis of men. As a matter of fact, let's look at this word basis and let's see what that talks about. It says, a person's or persons' actions or feelings without moral principles, ignoble. Okay, denoting or benefiting a person of low social status, and that's Esau Edom. He is the basis. He is the without moral principles, and this one right here, ignoble is not honorable in character or purpose. Okay, so this devil is not honorable in character or purpose, and this is why he does the shit that he does, because he has no honor. Okay, he has no honor, and anything goes. Okay, he'll sell his family for some money. Okay? He'll destroy entire continents for profit. He'll do all type of immoral things because he has the power. Alright? So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. I got 2 videos I'm gonna play. I'm only gonna grab like 2 or 3 precepts, and then we're gonna close it out. So, take a listen.
Bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
She didn't have a bath for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of.
Now, I want to comment on this because my rib, right? My rib, she works in a pediatric office, right? And a lot of their clients are children. And about a week or so ago, she came home and she started telling me about an incident that happened with the so-called white family that came in, and they had like a 6-month-old baby. And as they examined the child, they noticed that the child had a lot of shit caked onto its skin, right? Just baked onto its skin, right? And when they tried to pull it off, right, it peeled off the flesh with the actual shit that was caked onto the skin. Well, it turns out that they didn't bathe that child for 6 months after it was born. Now, anybody who knows anything about, the whole birthing process is that amniotic fluid has to get cleaned off of the child upon being birthed. Alright, as soon as the child is born, you need to clean off the amniotic fluid. Right? They didn't cake on this child for 6 months to the point where the child needed to have surgery to have it removed. This is how nasty these white people are. Okay? So, this is a common thing amongst these people. This is why he's saying it so casually, because it's a common thing among them to be nasty, to be dirty. You have to understand that these people, okay, they don't have any honor, they don't have any integrity, they don't have any dignity. So doing this nasty ass shit that they do, with their children and with themselves is, they don't understand why they need to do it. As we're about to go, they're going to talk about how they avoid doing certain things that are just hygienic because, again, they're nasty people. Alright? And as I said earlier in the video, when we were talking about how Esau's reverting back to that old devil, him being nasty and filthy is part of that. He's reverting back to his filthy, cave-dwelling state. And the only thing is now the world is finding out about it. So let's go ahead and play this.
My hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done.
Let's rewind that back real quick.
Why do girls have
Whole part of her childhood, and I don't wash my hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done hiding it.
Why do girls have to wash it? We don't touch nothing.
We don't even touch nothing.
I get when you take a shit. Like if I'm in a public restroom and there's people in the stalls, I will even after I pee go to the sink, wash the water, like pretend run the water, pretend I'm washing my hands.
I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything.
I don't wipe my so I do get yeast infections more often than most people. I stopped wiping my back in 2020 when COVID happened.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Washcloth. No washcloth.
Washcloth.
Oh no.
I think it's it's just different.
You wash your legs in the shower? No.
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Legs. Bro, I wash my whole body.
Yes, and yes. What kind of question is that?
You have to. So why your legs specific?
Because I find in the white English culture, people say there's no need.
They don't wash their legs?
No.
The only thing as a man that you pay special attention to is this area and the little armpit.
When you hear this nasty ass shit, right? The only thing you need to is your lower extremities, which is your testicles and your Johnson and all that stuff, and your under armpits. But you ain't gotta wash your legs, you ain't gotta wash your back, you ain't gotta wash your neck, all these other things, because your body is covered all day, so all of the sweat and all of your pores are open, and all of the dirt is just collecting on your skin, and then you get in your bed, and that shit gets on your bed, and it's just nasty, man. these are the people that are running the world. People that won't even wash their goddamn body right. Filthy ass people. Okay? Filthy. I got another video here. We're gonna bring up some more precepts. It's like, let me pull this one up right here.
White people have never been clean. Not now, not ever. The entire history of Europe is a story of people refusing to wash their asses while looking down on everyone else. Let's start with the ancestors you worship so much. Medieval and early modern Europeans. People so filthy they were literally scared of water. They believed that bathing opened the pores and let in disease. Instead of washing, they simply wiped themselves down with dry rags and perfume. Imagine thinking water is bad for you while living in streets filled with feces and piss. Doctors warned against bathing, saying that it was too stimulating and would weaken the body. Instead, they told people to rub themselves with dry powders or just change their linens and call it a day. King Louis XIV of France, the Sun King, bathed twice in his entire life. Let that sink in. The most powerful man in Europe smelled like a rotting corpse dipped in cologne. Queen Isabella of Spain also bragged about only bathing.
Now, I came across a video where these people had lice, right? And they thought the lice was a gift from God. Yeah, they had lice. And I believe, I'm not 100% certain, I could be mistaken, but Queen Elizabeth actually took one of her wigs off. I don't know, it was one of them queens, not 100% certain, but lice poured out her hair like a waterfall when she took her wig off, and she called them her subjects that would never abandon her. Yeah. That's these people. These are the rulers of the earth right now. That's why I brought out that Daniel, okay? Because he set up the basis of men, the lowest of the low. Why do you think the earth is in the condition that it's in? Because the man, this man's... Let's just grab another precept real quick. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk. Excuse me. Let's go to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. This dude, when he came over here to the Americas, he brought diseases. He brought smallpox, he brought all type of crazy ass diseases. All of these STDs, if you trace them back, they go back to Esau. He brought these plagues among people. Okay? Our people didn't have diseases and shit like we do right now until we intermingled with this damn devil. Okay? Of course, there were plagues and things that happened, but not to the magnitude that they're happening now because this damn devil is in charge and he's ruling things and he's the basis of men. His genetic structure is an evil lineage. Just his genetic makeup. Okay? So it says, verse 4 again, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. He is not upright. So, that's talking about his honor, his integrity, his dignity, you know, the way he views the world, the way he looks at the Lord. None of that, all that shit is ass backwards. Okay? So of course, you know, he's contrary to life. Okay? So of course he's going to be contrary to cleanliness. Okay? So he creates hell. Verse 5 again, it says, Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell. Everywhere he goes, he creates a hellish condition. And that's including his hygiene and how he does stuff. You know? Look at these damn plants and restaurants and all that stuff. I work at a restaurant. If you understood how nasty these places are that you go eat, then you will understand how disgusting this devil is. He cut corners in every place he can cut corners in so he can make profit. So hey, if it requires for him to, if he cuts a corner and to save money and your ass gets sick, so be it. He don't give two shits about you. Okay? He only wants your money. He don't care about you getting sick or you getting ill. Look at what he did with the pharmaceutical industry. He creates the illnesses by poisoning the food, and then you go to him and then he poisons the medicine. You see that? He's a hellish man. He creates hell no matter where he goes. And is as death. You know, to be a filthy person, to be dirty, you are inviting in death and all type of diseases and all type of stuff. You know? You can get deathly ill just by having a dirty house. And this devil, man, I was watching one video and they were talking about right before the innovation of the automobile, there was horse-drawn carriages. Well, Esau didn't have a method of disposing the horse poop. So we had huge mounds of horse poop and shit in the middle of the streets of New York. And in the dry summer days, the shit would get hard and crusty and turn into powder, and these people would be walking around breathing in shit dust. Imagine that. You walking down the street, you get hit with a wave of shit dust and shit piss in your mouth. These are the type of people that are in power right now. Okay? And it says, and it cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. So then everywhere he goes, he indoctrinates the people with his way of living. Okay? His way of eating. His way of thinking. Okay? So then you have other nations and other cultures that think it's okay to be filthy and be nasty like this fucking devil. Because he is the top right now. Okay? But he's being revealed. And, you know, like I know, like a lot of, hey, like they said, like, hey, when you watch that other video that I had played, this one right here. You know, you see how these people are reacting.
Void bathing, but
Like this guy right here when he was talking about no washcloth. He looking like, man.
washcloth.
Oh no,
I think it's
You see these people, they like, hey man, how you don't bathe with a washcloth, man? You know? You don't use nothing to wash your body with? It's crazy. That's madness.
Twice in her entire life. These people ruled empires while literally festering in their own filth. You want to call other people savages? Let's talk about their hygiene habits, or lack thereof. They didn't wash their clothes. They just aired them out like letting filth touch fresh air was some kind of magical cleaning method. They slept in lice-infested beds and wore the same sweat-soaked, piss-stained clothing for weeks or months at a time.
Oh yeah, they used to piss in buckets and let the piss turn into pneumonia after it sat for a couple weeks and then use that piss bucket to clean their clothes with. These are the people that's running the world right now. These people. They're the ones running the world.
Queen Elizabeth I bragged about only changing her undergarments once a month. Her whole palace must have smelled like a backed-up sewer. Their mouths? A disaster. Europeans didn't brush their teeth. At all. By the time they were 30, their mouths were full of blackened, rotting stumps. King James I of England's breath was so bad, people would write him letters telling him how unbearable it was to be near him. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, indigenous Americans, Africans, and Asians were bathing daily, cleaning their teeth with herbs, and wearing fresh clothes. But Europeans pulled up smelling like roadkill and still had the ability to call everyone else dirty. Let's talk about the cities you love to glorify. Paris, London, and Rome. These places were open cesspools. People threw their shit and piss into the streets because they didn't have proper sewage systems. London's Thames River was literally so full of human waste that it became toxic. In 1858, the Parliament had to shut down because of the stench, called the Great Stink, was so unbearable. Paris? Just as bad. The streets were covered with garbage, excrement, and dead animals. It was so bad that the air itself was dangerous to breathe. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, the Aztecs had running water, street cleaners, and aqueducts bringing fresh water into the city. So tell me again, who are the real savages? But let's not pretend this filth has just been past. White people are still dirty today.
Hence the video that I just played prior to this one. Okay? They're still filthy and nasty people. Alright? They're just in charge. So because, and they're losing their power, but for the moment, they're in charge. So the rest of the world looks to them because they're the people in power.
You have to be convinced to wash your legs in the shower. Doctors are telling you to wash your damn feet because so many of you think that you can just let the water trickle down and that's enough. The 2020s exposed how many white celebrities don't bathe daily. Ashton Kutcher, Christian Bell, Jake Gyllenhaal, all proudly claiming they don't shower unless they see dirt. White parents are still proudly saying that they only bathe their kids when they start to smell. Imagine raising the next generation of walking biohazards. You normalized wearing outside clothes to bed, spreading whatever germs you caught from the outside world directly onto your sheets. You go to bed without washing your hands, your face, or brushing your teeth, and wonder why your skin looks like a medieval battlefield. Meanwhile, Black, Latino, Asian, and indigenous cultures have always prioritized.
And you see how he just named all the Israelites, except the Asians, Moab. Okay? Of course, some of our people are scattered among them, but you have Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They've always bathed. They've always kept themselves clean. Okay? Because disease and all that stuff festers in a filthy environment. This is why these people are disease-ridden. This is why they gotta go.
Hygiene. Africans were using shea butters, scented oils, and natural soaps before Europeans even knew what soap was. Indigenous Americans bathed in rivers daily using herbal cleansers. South Asian and Middle Eastern cultures developed some of the earliest bathhouses, perfumes, and skincare regimens. Latinos are known for showering twice a day and keeping their homes spotless. And yet...
And I can contest to that because my wife is Hispanic and she showers twice a day, running my water bill up, but nevertheless, showers twice a day. Okay?
White people still have the nerve to act like they invented civilization.
Exactly. They act like they invented civilization when they are the dirtiest people in the world.
The reality? You have never been clean. Your ancestors weren't clean. Your great-grandparents weren't clean. Your hygiene habits, questionable at best. Cope.
And this dude right here, man, he hate Edomites, man, because everything on his page is that. Alright, so let's close out with some scriptures. This is Job 30:1. It says, But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. They're so low that you can't even sit them with the dog. These people will try to sleep with your dog, man. I'm not even joking with you. There are many examples of so-called white people sleeping with animals. Dogs, horses, whatever. Okay? It says, verse 2, it says, Yea, whereto might the strength of my hands profit me, who in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former times, desolate and waste. Okay, because in every society that they live in, eventually they are pushed out of that society. Who cut up mallows and bushels and junipers for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. If you go and you look into the so-called white man's history, he's always been eventually cast out from among men. And if you go to Obadiah 1:18, he's not going to get cast out anymore. He's going to get completely wiped out. It says, they cry after them as a thief. Like, hey, man, you took my stuff. Hey, come back here. To to dwell in the clefts of the valleys. Like my man said in one of his videos, he said they've always lived in caves. He says, in the caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushels they braved, under the nettles they were gathered together. Okay? They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, low, super low. Okay? And now I am their song, I am their byword. They abhor me, they flee from me and spare not to spit in my face. You see that? These people are viler than the earth. Okay? These people are the most disgusting creatures that have ever been put on the earth. Okay? Even animals bathe themselves. Even animals clean themselves. But this devil is absolutely filthy. You just watch the videos, and this is the man that's running the world. This devil. Okay? So, with that, I'm going to close it out by giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chodesh, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the next time I say Shalom.